see the #3 team in the country, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Will kick this deep to get us going. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers. He hands it to the back. In the clear at the 25. It's a nice gain, and he moved the football up to the 27.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run, going to heave it downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Man, they got exactly the right coverage early in this game that they were looking for. They found the matchup, and they hit a big one early.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wide out. Oh, and it's a first down drop in traffic over the middle.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you gotta have to come up with and make a catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
My thing also was they could have
keeping it on the ground here. Try to run it up the
He had the same brain for 100 years.
Chris, textbook job by
he
the
had the same
defense
brain for
surrounding
100
the
years.
and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Like, seriously.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. That's a design quarterback keeper. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. Now, 4th down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Movement here from the tight end. 4th down, looking to throw for it. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Army. That is a dream start for the offense. What an opener possession.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense.
How they want the Pacers to win. The Pacers can get out there and win.
PITT is good.
And I know you hate the Pacers. But the Pacers will go out there and win.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
I used to like Charlie Halliburton. On the white bitches.
He's going to return it from near the goal line.
Well, he went to Iowa State for college. What else do you say?
Defensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field.
Any nigga with the name Pascal, bro, get the fuck out of my face.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Solid game.
I don't care what you call it. Nigga's name is pass
Great
tail.
job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller. Allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball
I
downfield.
can't stand Carl Towns.
Getting
So
set,
one
second
of
down
them,
play
boy.
here.
Oh my lord.
The shotgun run call. That gain is good enough for a
How
first down.
you gonna tell him what's out of his skin and what's not?
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
They'll run it here. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally goes out of bounds and for gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These
Well, it's
first
like
few
5
carries,
seasons.
not only the strength, but the quickness and
Actually, I think it's like
acceleration to
6
get
seasons.
upfield and get positive yards on display.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
They're able to tackle on the extra point. Kickoff teams come
Why
on the
is
field
that
now
hilarious?
to send this one away.
Like, why is that name so fucking long?
That ain't her name. Remember that was her name.
Yeah, I know. I was just saying, like, why was her
Fields
name
it
so
just
fucking
outside the
long?
goal line. Returner is brought down to start the next drive.
Her husband in real life.
And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise.
And then the mother, you must be mad.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Oh, ugly
It's
ass.
an out route, the catch made. He stopped, but he
These
gets out
fucking
across
idiots,
the
bro.
25-yard
Good
line.
lord.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man
Shit, I was
coverage on an
playing
out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
And they finally stop him, but the quarterback keeper picks up great yardage and a first down.
That's the combination of what Army can do, right, Chris? They like to run their backs, get the ball into the middle, and then the quarterback every once in a while has got to have the ability to be able to pull it and pick up nice yards for first down.
Tight end goes in motion. Toss it to the back, running left. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Here's the second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw, looking to scramble. Extending the play now. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up first down yardage.
Really good job here by this defense of taking away any threat downfield. Once he came to the outside, nowhere to go with the ball, so he has to tuck it and try to pick up a couple yards.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the left side. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a
You just
nice
gonna keep reading all that dumb shit on my phone, huh?
And the Black Knights line up on 1st and 10 now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And on the carry, he's heading left. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
And that's a first down here for Army on the ground. Offensive line, look at these guys pushing, doing everything they can to help their back out. This is how you do it when you're Army. You've got to be able to sustain drives and pick up first down.
And he's going to fling it deep for all here.
Daniela.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back really runs the football, but here he shows the ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
PITT puts it in front by 7.
Look at you watching, still streaming.
I'm playing the game. I ain't watching that
The
shit.
kickoff team now set to put this one away.
I heard somebody say hello. I'm like, what? Still watching that shit?
So weird.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's
Hey,
tackled
that's
at
it.
the
That's
21.
good.
That's where the drive will start.
So yeah, you walk the ball on Sunday.
Come on Saturday, dummy. I don't work weekends. What the fuck? That's ghetto as hell.
I already know. Have you ain't done this for 30 times, but not fucking with me today.
Don't piss me off right now. My stomach hurt. Oh.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last
Oh,
time.
yeah, you about to
The
piss
same
me off.
thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense
If
fits.
you
They've
piss me
got to
off,
come up
then
with
I'm
some
gonna be
changes
pissed
up
off.
front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarter.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The 30, at the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
I ain't got time for your
Lining up to
bullshit.
try the extra point.
They gotta be catching the snaps.
And he knocks it
What the
right through.
fuck? The hell is that dumb ass fucking thing?
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I don't remember anything this team's been doing on offense. Anyway,
Last drive, the
I
passing game,
I
very
don't know.
effective. Moved them right down the field. The defense make adjustments. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play.
You off tomorrow?
The offense now operating in empty.
That's ghetto.
They look to throw it here on second down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I don't even care about I ain't walking off my day. I ain't gotta worry about shit on Mondays. Like, so nobody coming to score on a Monday.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense can be very aggressive at this
Who the
moment.
Nick?
Yeah.
Damn.
And the quarterback dropping back. And the
Damn,
senior
he
making
got
it
fucked up.
disruptive.
Woo!
How about that? The defense does their job on third down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's working forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Find the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
Now Sunday, take that here.
Ball
Let's
bounce
break
and
him off
roll
at the
out
top.
of bounds.
Damn.
It is.
Sometimes you gotta let it
The
go.
offense, first down.
Yeah.
Looks like another love TKO.
Hey, you
Hand
know
off
what's
to the
funny
back.
though?
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile
Oh my
up the
God, you
yardage.
gonna talk
That
about
puts
fucking
him over
Obi
150
Toppin, bum
yards
ass.
now, and this defense has no
That nigga
real answers
stink.
in trying to keep him contained.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
That's who I'm talking about. Stopping Junior.
Defense makes the tackle here on
Like,
the final
why
play
even say his
of the
name
first
on my
quarter.
phone? That nigga stinks.
Bro, Obi Toppin Jr. is in the playoffs.
I don't give a damn if he in the playoffs.
You used to dog him, bro. You used to dog him like you wanted to dog walk his ass.
He fucking trash. You know who else in the playoffs? Henrik Williams. You know who that
Yeah,
is?
that's why they won tonight. See, I can have 39 points. The hell?
Yeah, you know who else in the playoffs? Henrik Williams. You know who that is?
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't either until we put him in yesterday, and I was like, who the fuck is that guy?
First play of the quarter, the offense has a first down.
That's who's gonna win it, though. I ain't even gonna.
Yeah, big dog. Best team in the league.
Has the first down and more. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. He'll make it into the end zone.
Definitely did, no cap. But that's KD fault.
What a long
We
run.
was up.
I don't know if this
We was
defense
up
caught
on the
sleeping,
Warriors.
walking in mud.
I'm pretty sure we
I
was
can't
up
pick
like
which one
3-1 in the
it's
Western
both,
Conference
because the
Finals.
running back
KD's
just
fault.
went
That's his
right by
fault.
them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team is on the field
Yeah,
to
man, go
move
get
this one
yourself
away.
some more stickers so you can get me some more stickers. 'Cause I need more stickers.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the
You
returner
gotta
brought
let
down.
it go. Boom, 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 boom. Looks like another love TKO.
I closed on Monday.
And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a
Damn.
positive drive here. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide,
Now you
but
gotta
still
let
be
it go.
solid into line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
When you turn around like that,
Looks like another love TKO.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short
I don't know why that
play.
song stuck in my head.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the
Fellow India love
chemistry
thing.
between these two.
Where my nigga Reginald at? So on Reginald stream. Yes sir, there you go.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Hit just as he throws the ball. And he's intercepted. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. The offense is set up with excellent field position. Here comes the handoff. Going the other way, can they stop him? Touchdown, Pitt. This offense cannot be stopped.
It's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's his 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Army offense comes back out onto the
I
field.
didn't say he don't even start conversations with them. Damn.
And then in a
He a fucking dork.
Very snap movement, back in motion. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the
Bro,
edge
we
that
seen that
time.
rocket
Yeah,
song
this
so
guy's
many
usually
times this
getting around
season,
the edge
bro.
to put pressure on the
Anytime we
quarterback,
see
but
that
he
motion
reminds
action, we
everybody
probably
here
just
that
gonna only
this
play
guy's a
rocket
complete
song.
package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback,
He
but also
blitzed,
he is
bro.
very,
He
very
blitzed to that
talented.
side,
It shows
so
you the physicality he has against
that
the
was
run
a
as
perfect
well.
play call by us.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier.
Damn, if you gonna make that drive at this time of night, you really hungry.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and
Like,
long
my
inside
God,
your own
dog.
20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And the play goes
Nigga,
nowhere.
if you're talking about making a basically hour drive at 10:45 for a burger and some cheese curds, oh yeah, you a sick bastard.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And they've got the returner corralled.
Oh yeah, my fault. Yo, custard shake. Yeah, you a sick bastard. And then if you go up there, then you gonna be by yourself this time too. So you really gonna go get you some days.
And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Boy, another nice game by this back.
I ain't never been to the one in Canton, so I don't know.
Just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. He's found some room at the 45. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And they'll set up for the PITT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead.
He said, fuck all that.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Army offense onto the field now. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. And they get a drive going this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They lose yards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 16. He'll ride the back again here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just
go to
won
sleep
back
for
up front at the line of scrimmage.
give me
Not
2
getting
chili
out of
cheese
big
dogs
plays.
and a
They
bucket
play
of
that gap
fries.
sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
He was probably uber pissed. Like, bro, what are you doing?
They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. Now the offense will call a timeout here.
What the hell?
Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. And the Black Knights will have to kick it away.
I know a fake when I see it. I told you I know a fake when I see it. This nigga got it. Wow.
They get the yards they needed on that play.
Hey, I understand going for it. I do. But, boy, that was a risk when you're that
Well,
close
no.
behind the fake punt. The runner
I'm
had
hitting
to
the
go
gym
a couple
early in the
yards
morning
just to get
tomorrow.
back to the line of scrimmage, whereas if you just
I'm
line
back
up
on
and
my
run
shit,
it, you're a
man.
lot closer to the
I
line to
gotta
get
get right.
Quarterback
I keep
making
bullshitting.
adjustments
I need
down
to
what
be
the
fully
defense
get
is
right.
showing. And he lobs it
And
deep
just leave
down
it at
the middle.
that. Fuck, he burnt me.
The deep shot
You
is
said what?
blocked for a big gain. They cannot stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Army.
We're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys that slide that have the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it from
I ain't get no migraines, no nothing. So. Here we go. We got it.
PITT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. Powering through. Breaks out of the crowd into open space. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm.
He said you got glasses at 21. You're done,
Take some
nigga.
shots off of play action and keep hammering away with that run game.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Bro.
So this offense
Damn,
faces
niggas can't even have
13.
glasses.
The O-line needs to regroup. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The shotgun running play call. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 50-yard attempt. See if he's got the leg. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
This guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. First down, looking to throw the ball. Dumps it down to the back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back at that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that short completion. And the back now goes in motion. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Wow. Oh!
And now a timeout is taken. The receiving team wanting to talk about things here before the kickoff. And the Black Knights bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Kick is away high, headed toward the sideline. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime.
That's what I'm saying, bro. How come this day, one day, whoever said you must be, Muskie is not doing like.
Second down.
He said whoever told you must be today, they truly meant that. Muskie is not a thing you just throw on somebody. Bro, this nigga said birds of a feather stick together. I'm done, bro.
They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half.
Oh my God.
Half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for the halftime update. And the Black Knights will kick this away to begin the second half. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchdown.
That nigga said you got Muskie is different from funky. You got to be at least 200 plus to be funky. Bro, what?
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
It's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Never been back. I'm saying UP and that shit mad more yellow than usual. Never been through that.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Why you trying to, like, why do you want to speed run to get us again?
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Past the 10. Touchdown, Panthers. To stretch the lead, the route goes on.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job. The running back's vision and instincts and speed. And the play call, setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Went after, up, and
you know what's crazy? I seen a theory about that that said Angelica was crazy. But there's so many theories about the Rugrats.
Inside the 5-yard
Now, you know it's not a theory on Rugrats, though? That's really crazy.
Pretty solid coverage there. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Pitch play to the back. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
I'm mad as fuck. I thought that bitch was gonna go in the end zone.
Able to touch it, so no return on the play.
Oh my gosh, Chris, are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand.
I thought that bitch was gonna go in the end zone.
They pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
That was supposed to go in the end zone, bro.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. And that's going to be a safety.
There's nothing I can do there. I kind of fucked myself up. I thought the ball was going in the end zone, bro.
And the special teams who put this offense in a tough position in the first place. Without that key punt, they would have had a lot more room.
He said, "Are you explaining yourself, my nigga? Get out."
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He pulls it in for a big
When some shit like that happens.
They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Black Knights. That's
Now, it just takes a little bit of dumb shit to happen and then boom. Like, come on. Start the ball with him go in the end zone. No Cassidy just power kicking the fuck out the ball.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25.
Now look at what I sent you on.
And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. He'll hand it off. They get him down, but the game
I've been waiting on it to get a damn matching tattoo for 100 years now. Guess I'm gonna be waiting till 101.
This guy's showing you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
That's on you to figure out.
Back to him on first down. Fights off a defender. A big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps
Nah, you just gonna say I ain't got no money. Damn, niggas is just like, I know what I'm gonna get, but you poor. That's it.
It's not just about speed and size
what the
and what he
fuck
brings
is
to
it?
the team. It's also about his toughness. Yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice game.
How the fuck I ain't got no room for it?
Getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
Yeah, you about to piss me off.
And the single back takes the handoff, running with purpose.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the same runner's got it again. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And now here comes the point after attempt. They convert to PAT, so the lead is now 21. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
There it go, right
Here's
here.
the fair catch by the return man.
Oh, my phone shut off.
And here comes the Army offense out on the field now.
I was trying to
They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. You see, able to make the stop after a short game.
That's some broken this shit. What's going on? I know Kate no phone shut off that I paid for.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Going for a big play downfield. He lost the receiver down there.
No, this nigga was just wide the fuck open down the field, bro. What is going on?
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against
our whole ass got plenty of room for that.
The last time we see him in the end zone today.
Extra point try coming now. And the PITT is good.
I ain't getting no shit on my leg. I really could get that shit right above the C-wood on my arm.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Like right above the C-wood on my bicep.
Got some things to work out here. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
You know, your sister be like, oh, we'll get back to the diesel, help me.
The offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. And they'll stop him after a short game.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll try the option play here.
What the fuck?
Down short of the marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. We go with a direct snap. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon. We'll give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
That nigga said, I thought he was a girl.
See if he can make a play on this return.
I'm still watching these niggas scream for it.
Look out. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Hits into space at the 50. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 10 now. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football. And it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the whole crowd is loving this.
Because I asked Sharice, and she was like, oh, you trying to go get Teddy?
Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here.
That
Gets them
doesn't
right
answer the
back
question.
into this game.
That's what I said.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this
I
defense.
said, I asked what's he doing, still doing that today.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
That doesn't answer the question at all.
What looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
They'll run the option. Oh, the football comes out. At midfield, inside the 40, inside the 20. At the 10 now. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
The Panthers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, PITT. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense will be getting its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Hell, dude.
Extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. It's an option look. He'll pitch it. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. Guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
This shit they be doing in the chat, they just take go, and then they just spam it right together.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Black Knights. Kicking team out for the PITT trial.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for
I'm always self-proclaimed that I'm broke.
Get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
The lineup here to go for the onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly.
I'm getting my shit in fact spots where it don't hurt.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Pickup is 5 yards.
I ain't got a tattoo in 100 fucking years. That shit automatically gonna hurt.
You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory.
Straight off the dribble.
Just keep working that clock.
This call right here.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. The back's got it. Tackle made after just a short game.
I ain't getting shit on my wrist. I got one tiny line on my wrist, and that bitch hurt like hell. Tiny ass line.
My shoulder on my back. I got shit on my back.
Can he get there on the ground? Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again
Looks
gets
like
his hands on the
another
football,
TKO.
and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
It's a quick grab. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw different routes.
My homie Zach said.
Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to throw it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
No clue.
All of you and shit, y'all been seeing you bluffing, man. That ain't cool. He played 41.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone.
23, bro. 23.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll make it in for the
That
score.
nigga said, I'm 23, bro. I'm lying. What the
So
fuck?
the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Automatic on the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And 109 yards away, he'll bring it out.
I could go for some serious
Tackled
right now.
at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes the Army offense out of the field
They
now.
can get scored on
They
a
were
shit ton
clicking
of
last
busted
time.
coverages.
Great protection. The
Like,
pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a
easily
touchdown.
like 35 points on some
First
busted
play of the drive,
coverages.
they're going to throw the
They
football.
fix that play.
It's incomplete,
What we
but
gotta
his
do.
hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on
Just
first
leaving
down.
niggas wide the
So
fuck open
second down
downfield.
after the incompletion.
When I say wide, I mean wide.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
This nigga he didn't even think about the quarterback. He gonna run to the nigga. What the
Tackled,
fuck?
but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
What type of goofball ass time is
Quarterbacks
he
today
on?
in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spot and keep this quarterback from running.
It's another love TKO.
First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after the completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
A completion makes it second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He'll loft this one deep to the
Bro,
left
what
side.
the fuck? Another one.
Way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
But when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for three?
Bro, what the hell?
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Now, a 4th down.
Well, a field goal here does them no good. So the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Trying for a 4th down completion. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. The result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage.
What the fuck made you say that?
Quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day.
There's nothing that should have made you say that.
Dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
Short pass finds the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Pitt getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. He makes the grab. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
This is lame as hell. They ain't going shit.
They'll work the clock here with the running game. He picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage on the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And this one is getting ugly.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Point after, not great throw. Kickoff team is on the field. So
Oh, that's how it was early when I was doing that spark order, y'all.
and the fair catch.
I wasn't about to shit in a Walmart bathroom. I would have did that. I'd have been checked out the game.
And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Bringing pressure. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain.
Shit, you don't rap.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. We took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? We'll try to run it with the option.
Boy.
Fumble here, can you believe it? Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Panthers. And the defense joins the party with a score.
The big fella takes it all the way back for a touchdown. I mean, this linebacker's been hitting people all day. He finally gets to show what he can do when he gets his hands on the football. I remember this guy played running back in high school. He hasn't had his hands on a football in a long time, but clearly remembers what to do with it after he picks up that fumble.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Here your dumb ass go again.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. One last pass at St. Paul is incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. Well, this one ended up being a blowout, but they get the W. But they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit